Hello, welcome back. Today we are finally getting this video done. We're a couple days into October already and just now filming this. I'm drowning in homework right now. This semester's been crazy. This semester's a little difficult for me at the moment. I'm drowning, but we're gonna take a little moment and we're gonna put away all of these cards. We have a whole bunch. Majority of it is karma cards, so yeah, that's what we mainly have here today, is just karma stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start top to bottom because I do have this already like set up in the way that I want to go through these binders and collections and stuff. So let's not wait any longer and just start. So we're gonna start off with Purple Kiss. Ta-da! I think I might have to zoom out for them a little bit. Okay, that works. So we just have one Purple Kiss card, which is this E-Day from Cabin Fever. I am waiting for one big package to come in for them. I think it's right here. From one person to like just waiting for it to come in, and then I did buy another package for a whole bunch of I Miss My cards, so hopefully that will get in here pretty soon, so we can put that stuff away. So yeah, and then I can start working on some Our Now stuff. So yeah, we're about 2 weeks away from the concert, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited for the concert, but it's also such a bittersweet feeling where it's like, I want it to happen, but I also don't. Like, I don't want the concert to arrive. I don't want the concert to happen. But it's like, but I want it to, because I want to go to the concert, but I also don't want it to happen because I know what it means because of all the ties that comes with it, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, I do want to start getting back into buying Purple Kiss cards. Yes, I said buying. I do want to try and get back into buying some more Purple Kiss cards just to kind of really finish their collection, because I am very close. Like, I am right there finishing their collection, and then once I do that, I want to start working on POBs, which I do plan on collecting like one set per era, and I do have like my favorite sets picked out even for Our Now, so I do want to start working on that and buying those cards. So I just need to finish album stuff, finish the like Swans and Yuki's Elzup cards and stuff like that, just like finish kind of what's like set in this binder, kind of finish everything off before I move on to POBs. Speaking of Our Now, real quick before we get into IVE, Our Now, the song Unhappily Ever After is so good. It's on repeat constantly. I'm always like, I'm listening to that song consistently. I'm obsessed with that song so much. Okay, so we do have one card. It is this World Tour card from Show What I Have. World Tour. What? From their Show What I Have World Tour. It's this card. And it's really cute. She's pretty. I like her. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't actually really know where to put her yet. Is this... I did also, I did buy these cards. I did buy a card for IVE Mine and IVE Switch. So those should be on the way and arriving this month, which I'm really excited for, to kind of like finish out the like POV section. These I'm still waiting on, so yeah. We'll put her here. I don't think there's really anything in this slot anyway. Perfect. And then oh, this card is also on the way as well. This one was just sent out a couple days ago. This spread, I did decide to drop my Japan collection because I don't know, I didn't care to. Like, I don't listen to a lot of their Japan releases in general. So I decided just to stop collecting it. Like, I don't know, I started collecting them because I was finished with their, like, Korean album cards. So it's like, oh, I'll do the Japan ones now that I'm done. But it's like, I don't actually care enough about the Japan cards to collect them. So I stopped, and I chose 2 cards of each of the girls that I liked, and I kept them. So yeah, one from actually each Japan one, besides their newest one, Be Alright, that was released. So yeah, anyway, so that is it for IVE. No IVE secret cards. Haven't bought any albums, haven't bought any cards from anyone. So we do have a couple cards from some of my paused collections that finally came in, and we're going to start with a really exciting one. So we're going to go into the aoen binder, and we're going to go to the very last page, because I got my Gaku stuff in. I finally got him in. Look at it. Oh, I'm obsessed. So yes, these finally arrived to me. These shipped out to me at like in the beginning of September from like in-state. Like, someone from Minnesota sent me these cards, but for some reason they took a literal month to arrive. And I don't know why. I don't understand why they took so long to arrive, but look at it. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love this card specifically. It's so stinking cute. Like, it's just, it's so Gaku. I love it. So, yes. So we have all of these cards, and it does look like they're having a comeback, which is really exciting. That is very exciting. So, yeah. I'm so happy to have some Gaku cards. He was my pick. If you guys don't know, he was my pick in and audition. Like, from the very beginning to the end. And I was so sad when he didn't debut. And now he's debuted in aoen, and I'm just so excited and so happy, and just, I'm so glad to have one of his cards. And it's a complete set at that. So, yeah, so that's it for this binder. And then we have one last paused collection to go in, and that is xlov. I did move them, I did kind of move them to a different binder from the black one, the black checkered one. So we have some cards for their newest comeback. We have some POVs that I bought at the beginning, and then some album cards, which all happen to be Hyun. So if I look at the backs of these, so I have one of the kisses, and then I have all of these. I want to make sure I'm in frame here. Cute. Okay, none of the hearts. And then for the back, I have these two here. Cute. Okay. And then I think I want to do one more. Maybe I'll do like another page of them, but this one I do have on the way. I seen it and it was really cute, so I decided to buy it. So he is on the way. But again, that was the only one that I bought. This is like the only card that I bought recently that's not in the top 4. So yeah, we'll see when he arrives and we'll put him away then. So yeah, okay, so that's it for the paused collections. Now we're going back into top 4. We're going into Eugene next, because we have his Japan cards from Up All Night. They finally came in. Cute. So, I have all of these. Because they, oh my goodness, slipping and sliding around. Cute. Lovely. Because Suki, there's so much just fur everywhere. Because Suki had like a red and white outfit, I decided to keep the theme. The backs don't match up like Suki did. They are crisscross now. But I do like the crisscross. I think crisscross is cute. I like it. So, yeah. Okay. So that a little too far over in the sleeve. Okay, so that is it for the album binder for Eugene. Now we gotta zoom out and get the bigger binders out. Alrighty, so we have a whole bunch of watch out cards. Mainly, that's kind of our main ones, is watch out. So I do think I'm gonna need some pages for watch out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, so I'll need another page, but let's kind of curate what I want to do. So a lot of these, so I feel like I could almost start another like another page like that, because I have like, I could do these ones. I know that they're not really hats. You know? I feel like I could almost like start one again. You see the vision? Who knows? We'll do that when I could like actually fill in a page, because I don't know how many more are like that have that feel. Like there's this one actually. There's this one. So that'd be like 2 more. Okay. Well, we're gonna put these away. And I'll do a gun and then, so it fell. My bad. I think I might have to replace my tape, but yeah, by the way, you're taped onto here, just like, you know, if you ever were wondering how you guys are up there, you're taped to my shelves above my desk. Okay. Page. I do need to actually buy more pages because I'm out. I have like 1 more page, so yay, I have to spend more money. Okay. So we'll just put these away like so. No rhyme or reason to it. But we do have, and we also do have 1 spur card, which is this bear one, which is so stinking cute. It's adorable. I'm obsessed with it. So we are going to put him away. I'm not gonna take out another page for a singular card, so we're gonna tuck him behind like so. Cute. Okay, and then we do have a couple merch items. I have this one here. I have this Xikers Cafe cupcake version. Super cute. I do kind of want Junghoon's of this one, but I know it's going to be pretty expensive for that reason, for those reasons, but yep. And then we have Ida the Ida magazine, the Ida book magazine cards that finally came in. They're super cute. And my issue is I don't know where to put these. I think I would probably put them with Pacific for like brand, like brand things. But my thing is, for me to do that, I would need to take out another page. And like I said, I have like one of them. And if I'm remembering correct, I'm going to need them for another binder of some sort. So we're gonna just put them on the Season's Greetings page for now. And just wait it out until I buy more pages. So yeah, so that is it for Xikers. Now we're moving on to Stray Kids, which is actually the last half of this video, but it'll probably take the longest, but it'll probably be really long because we have a whole bunch of stuff to put away. So yeah, you're gonna see the end of my desk, so bear with me there. Okay, you guys can see everything, hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Okay, so I'm going for this one. How many in this binder do I have? Quite a bit, actually. Okay, majority. Okay, so we're moving right to the back of the binder to go live is where we're starting. Not go live. In life. My bad. I don't know where we are in this moment. Okay. Oh, that pisses me off. Anyway, we have this Felix, this double-sided hoodie one, and if I did it right, I think the black, like the hoodie up one, is the one that's gonna be to the front. So yeah, cute. And then we move on to In Life. I have this Felix, the concept version one, and then I have not this version but this one for this Felix. He also, in this picture, looks really edited, and I don't know if they did edit him or if it's just him, but he doesn't look real in that picture. So, cute. Cute, cute. And then for No Easy, we finally have some of the Felixes. So we have this Felix, which is completing this one, thank God. And then I finally have this Felix, taking care of this version. And then I just need Men's Song for the jewel case, and then No Easy is finally finished. And then we have this Felix as well, just needing Chan for this, and then completing Christmas Evil, which, if you have them, I would buy them. Like, if you have these 3 cards, I will buy them from you. So, please, I beg you, please, please. I want to finish these eras. So, yeah. So that's it for this binder. A whole bunch of fun cards, some fun ones to put away. A whole bunch of Felixes, because he seems to be one of my lesser collected members, just because, I don't know, he's popular. He's one of the most popular members of the group, so his cards are kind of a bit more difficult to obtain than the other members. And now we're on to Karma, the main girly of the show. We have a whole bunch of Karma stuff today, so gotta make sure you guys can see everything. So moving on back to Karma we go. Okay. Ta-da. So to start, we have this Changbin for Hooray version. Okay, so we have a whole bunch here. Hold on. Okay, and then for the Hooray version, we also have this Hyunjin and Felix. So we're just missing, oh no, we also have this aoen. My bad. So we're just missing Chan and Jisung for the Hooray version. These are what the backs look like. I know I didn't show them. And then for Ceremony, we have Changbin, Hyunjin, Han, and Felix. Ta-da! Just missing Min Chan for Ceremony. Yay! Exciting. And then, oh, that's what I was gonna need that last page for. But honestly, I don't care to have these in here. Maybe I don't want to put these in here. I'm looking at these like concept cards from the Karma version. I don't know if I really care to have these in here. These are just like concept cards, and it's like we have like a couple sets in this like concept. So it's like, I don't know if I care to have another set. We're gonna put them off to the side for now, because I actually don't know if I want them in here or not. Okay, anyway, now the accordion version. We have this Chan, Lino, Hyunjin, Han, Felix, Seungmin, and aoen. Just missing this Changbin, which I have Lino's version, so if you have Changbin and want Lino, please DM me, comment, do whatever, please let me know. I will gladly give him to you. I would love to trade. So, yeah, I didn't say, but I did get my accordion version, Skizu, and compact version during this month, so that's what all of these cards are from. So, yeah. And then I do think I have my versions mixed up, to be honest, but personally I don't care too much about which one's the accordion, which one's the POB, but yeah. So I have Lino, Changbin, Hyunjin, Felix, Seungmin, and aoen for Karma. For the accordion version, I mean. I do have Chan on the way. I did trade him. And then for this Han, I do have an extra aoen. So if you have Han and want aoen, please DM me, comment, whatever. I would love to finish this. So please let me know if you have them. So Chan I do have on the way, so I'm all good for him. And then for the Skizu random, I pulled this Hyunjin, which is super cute. So I am deciding to do, I did a lot of thinking on like the Skizus and compact and stuff like that. And I'll kind of get into that in the next couple pages here. I am going to collect OT8 Skizu for like the random ones. I do have Seungmin and aoen on the way, so I am just looking for the other 5 members. But yeah, I decided to collect OT8 for that version specifically. And then for the Skizu set, that comes in every album. So if you see these going for more than, honestly, $8, like a set, if you see the set going for more than $8 and these cards going for more than $1, don't buy it. You're being scammed. Anyway, so we have those. And this is what I decided I was going to do. So I did mention that I wanted to do, like I was going to plan on doing top 3, and I decided to do top 3. So for the compact version, I'm going to do, I said that I was going to do like Lino and then Changbin and then one other member, and I wasn't sure. I happened to not pull Wow, I'm struggling here. I happen to not pull Lino or Changbin, so I decided just to keep my pulls for each one and then just collect Lino and Changbin. So for the compact version, I pulled Han, which is really exciting because, as you guys know, if you're a reoccurring watcher, I don't pull Han ever, so I'm really glad to have pulled him. So I decided to collect Lino and Changbin and then Han for the compact version, and then I have the 3 units on here as well. And then for the Skizu POV, which honestly, these cards actually have been seeming relatively easy to find, to the point where I think I might try and collect OT of those, which will ruin this whole thing, but like I think I might try and collect OT of the Skizu POVs, but nonetheless. So yeah. Lino I do have on the way for the Skizu POV, but I bought Changbins and I pulled Hyunjin in my Skizu, which is really fun. So I did actually pull, I pulled Hyunjin's set with my Skizu, which was really fun. It would have been really fun if I pulled his, if I pulled a Skizu, but do you guys want to see the Skizu I got? My first ever one, because I just had never wanted to buy a Skizu before, but now I have one and I'm so excited and want to buy like 20,000 more. I got aoens! I got Foxiny! He's so cute! I'm like actually obsessed with them. Like I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, I got Foxiny and I love him. I love him so much. I'm so happy to have him. So yeah. So that's what Karma's looking like at the moment. And then for the POB, I did do the JYP shop because Apple Music was not available where I was buying. So yeah. But yes, I do have an OT set for this one. So cute. I do really like the set though. The set is really, really cute. It's a cute set. I like it. So yeah. Karma's coming by really well, I feel, and I believe. So yeah. Lino's on the way. I don't have this Lino, so if you have this compact one, let me know if you want to trade. I don't think I'm gonna buy that one at the moment. If you want to trade for anything that I have up on my page, let me know. Same with like Skizu random ones. But yeah, if you have the Changbin and want that Lino, please let me know. If you have this Han and want this aoen, please also again let me know. So yeah, so that is it for this binder and for Karma. We do have a couple more Stray Kids things for the Miscellaneous binder, but yeah, Miscellaneous. Now, okay, we can probably zoom in here. We don't need to be so far out. This is a smaller binder. Okay, so for this Miscellaneous, we have quite a bit. So I have these extra, like, I think Apple Music No Easy POVs. And then we have this OT set for, I think, what is it? Their 5th fan meeting, Skizu Clock. These are so stinking cute, and I just couldn't resist. So I got them. Yay! And what we'll do is we're going to put Skizu Clock on the back of this page. Hold on. Because these are sets. These are not. I'm gonna take these out and put the Skizu Clock ones on this page instead. And then just move these cards. Okay. And Skizu Clock, Jan, Neil, Changbin. And I am. Cute. Cute, cute. Okay. And then actually, for besides these, these actually fit, like these are the same set of cards. So we're gonna put these together as best we can. So I think there's 5 of these. Yeah, so we're gonna put these on this page. Like that. Cute. And then we'll put these on the back side. Go. Do it. Look. Cute. Cute. We're actually only missing Lino and Jan for this set. I could like collect a full set of these, but I don't, that's not on my radar. That's not something I'm like wanting to do, but I could. So, but yeah, so that is actually it for, that's it for this video. That's all we got. That's everything we have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're in school, let me know how that's going. Like I had said, I am currently drowning. I am struggling at this moment with school and with the amount of homework, but we're making it work. You know, I'm getting my stuff in. I'm meeting due dates and everything like that. I haven't had to turn in anything late, so we're making due dates. We're just really struggling with them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys at the end of October, maybe on Halloween. Ooh, spooky.